In my previous video, I told you to process scandals and not to deny them by suppressing knowledge about them. I told you that. Let me elaborate on that a little bit more. I don't want you to get the wrong idea from my messages. So if I post a video and I realize that some people may get the wrong idea, I make an elaboration video about it, like I'm doing now. Listen, if you get knowledge of a possible scandal, it's good to keep your mouth shut and not just go and spread it around. Let's say you hear a rumor that someone's grandfather may have gang raped someone while they were in high school. It happened 45 or 50 years ago. Now, you just hearing about this rumor and people talk about it, don't just go around and just spread the rumor around. Because later, if it's found to be not true, it makes you look bad, okay? And that's not good, especially if you have children or you have a social functional community. Don't do things like that. However, if there are rumors of a scandal going on, admit that there's a rumor of a scandal. Even if the scandal is not true, the fact alone people are comfortable bringing up the scandal shows you that there's some dissatisfaction in the community. Let me explain. Let's say you're accused of tax fraud, for example. And now there's a criminal investigation into you for tax fraud. But when you look at the clues that people used to require this investigation into you, there are no clues you committed tax fraud at all. But just in case the judge installs an investigation, and even the judge never believed it, and now it's proven you're innocent. Now, of course you would be proven innocent because there was some tax fraud that happened. Obviously not. But why did people bring up this accusation of you doing tax fraud? Because it is something else that they're unhappy about. Maybe you're a blunt man. You just say things as they are, you say what you feel, and you don't consider other people's feelings. And people are so unhappy with you not considering their feelings, and so now they're taking it out on you by starting this rumor just to transfer some of their pain to you that in their eyes you've caused. So they're retaliating against your narcissistic attitude of not considering their feelings. That can be the case. Or it can be that you are a believer walking by faith and you're breaking through in life, you're improving mentally, you're improving emotionally, you're improving financially, and now, because that people perceive you as a threat, so now they come up with a false scandal just to slow you down. Now, in this case, whatever scandal they trigger about you is not true. But the fact alone, those scandals are generated out of thin air shows you it's another scandal, another thing you need to deal with. So when you hear about the scandal, it may not be that story that you need to look at. For example, think about the example of the tax fraud that I use. People are lying on you to commit tax fraud just to get you into a criminal investigation. Why they do this? To hurt your reputation. Why do they want to hurt your reputation? Either they perceive you as a threat, because now you're increasing, or they just don't like you because they feel like you don't validate their feelings and their expectations. Now they take it out on you. So the actual scandal is that people want to victimize you to preserve their own ease. That's the actual scandal that goes on. The tax fraud was something that was made up. The actual scandal is people want to hurt you to relieve themselves. And that's something shocking that needs to be considered, something people need to look at. So let's say now there was an actual scandal in the past. For example, let's say someone cheated on her fiancé several times before they got married. And happened 20 years ago or 10 years ago. But now the couple is happily married. Now, why would anyone bring that up? It happened a long time ago. The couple is still together, they had children together, they're loyal to one another. So whatever happened in the past, before they got married, it happened in the past. Now, should they process it and deal with it? Absolutely. But why would anyone bring it up right now? It can be that someone is jealous of or envious about their marriage and they want to break down the marriage or bring up some dirt from the past. In this case, the scandal is true. It happened. But why is it brought up now? So the scandal itself is not the issue. The actual issue is someone wants to bring it up now. Now look, if there is a mass grave somewhere because there was a mass killing that happened several years ago or a few decades ago, whether it was racially motivated or not, that is something that has to be called out. So there are scandals the public should call out, absolutely. But the question is, why are they calling out the scandal? Is it because they care about justice and solutions and improvement in the community? Or is it just because they want a distraction? So, don't ignore scandals or rumors of scandals. Because it may not be the actual scandal that's the issue. It can be another scandal, bigger one you need to look at. So, process scandals, don't repress them. So for now, keep on keeping Christ and be at peace.